you doing with that ball, baby J? Oh, is that your ball? You're so cute. Hi guys, it's Crystal, and today we're going to do these adorable reverse stamped panda nails. It's a mommy panda and a little baby panda eating some yummy leaves. These are too freaking cute and easy. To start off, I'm going to go in with my base coat from Glisten Glow. This is my favorite base coat. It's my go-to if I want anything to last more than a day. Let's be honest though, most of my manis don't stay on more than a day. But for nail art, I usually use this anyways because peel-off base coats are not nail art's friend half the time. For my base color, I'm going to use Jukebox and Jitterbug. This is from the upcoming 1950s Nostalgia collection by Glisten Glow. And I've actually already swatched that collection, so I'll link it at the end of this video so you can check out all the creams in it. It releases on the 31st and is super pretty. When I saw this, it inspired me to do these panda nails. I have had this panda plate forever, and I've wanted to do it, but I've just never felt any color was perfect for it. And when I saw this, I immediately was like, I need that one plate, that one with all the pandas on it. This was just, it's what I wanted. I don't know. Next, I'm going in with my Control-Alt-Delete latex barrier. Since each design on each finger is different, I am putting this around all 4 of my main fingers. My thumb was just left green though. I ended up adding little leaves to it later because I like that look, but initially I just left it green so I didn't latex barrier it. Depends on what you want to do. We're using the Cute Panda stamping plate from Born Pretty store. That's actually what it's called, and that's actually how you search and find it in the store. And it's got all these adorable pandas on it. We're of course using the mommy panda eating and the baby panda eating. But if you look, it's got all kinds of cute ones. Look at the ones with the hearts and the little panda couple on the end. Aww, it's adorable. For my stamper, I'm using my extra large stamper from twinkled-t. And for my polish, I'm using my Vibin Stampin' Polish from twinkled-t. I started off doing the biggest panda, the mommy panda, because that's the first one I did when I, tested the design. I test a lot of my designs before I actually record tutorials on them, because I don't want to mess things up. Although sometimes I'll start recording a tutorial and then realize it really doesn't work. I got a lot of footage from that. That's a whole other story. Once I pulled up the image, I like to go in with Scotch tape. It's just cheap, simple, regular desk tape. And I take off all this extra stuff. I always end up with that on these different, bigger plates when I'm reverse stamping. So I like to remove it because even though it's not really going to affect my design, it just drives me nuts. For the white, I'm using Wedding Gown White from Glisten Glow. And I'm actually putting this down on a piece of paper first. And then I'm lifting it off the paper using my crystal dotting tools from twinkled-t. This is the smallest one in the 3-tool set. And I wanted to use it because the pandas have those really fine lines. And I didn't want to smush the white outside of the lines. It really annoys me when I do that, so I was trying to cut that to a minimum. Here you can see I'm just filling it in carefully and kind of dotting it in, not using any kind of brush stroke or anything because sometimes that'll smear the stamping polish. So you got to be careful. It really depends on your polish. As long as you know the polish you're using, you're not going to have too many problems. Sometimes I would like to use Little Black Dress from Glisten Glow to stamp with, especially if I'm using any of the other Glisten Glow creams to color things in, but my Little Black Dress is so low that I really didn't want to risk it. I'm also having problems saying Little Black Dress. I just jumbled that up. But here you can see the dotting tool is so great and it really keeps the polish from going outside those tiny, tiny lines, so your design's still pretty crisp and beautiful. I like to flip mine over and look at it before I stamp it. Then I'm going to use Glisten Glow Top Coat. I'm putting this on a makeup sponge. This is how I get all my designs to stick when I reverse stamp. I put a little bit of top coat on a makeup sponge, and then I take it and I dab it on the nail, and then I put the design on it. A lot of people like to wipe the top coat on and then let it dry a little, but I've never really had luck with that. I always smear it. I mean, I always smear it. Do whatever works for you. This is just my technique. I know there's a million different ways to do it. If you found something that works better for you, then do it. This is just what works the best for me. This is the only way I've been able to reverse stamp so far. Peel off my latex barrier, and then you've got the mommy. Then you're literally going to repeat the same steps with the baby panda. I thought about using that one next to it where the panda's climbing on the tree, but I thought the baby panda was cuter. He's so little. The baby panda here had a lot more stuff stuck on it that I had to remove with tape though, because there was like a big spot up top and there was a big spot off to the side. He really actually needed this stuff removed because with the smaller panda image, some of those could have ended up on the nail and made a mess. He's so cute though. There's really not much to explain here. You're literally repeating the steps from before, just coloring in the different image. There are so many plates that you could do this with and so many different designs. It's just unimaginable. This is a super easy design though, and even if like you're really new to reverse stamping, you should try it out. This is one of the easier ones I've had. Even with the skinny lines, I didn't end up getting outside of them or anything else. Reverse stamping is still kind of new to me. I've only started doing it in the past couple months, but I really enjoy it, and it really opens up so many new designs you can do and so many new things to try. So don't get scared of it. It's like anything else. If you practice it, you can get better. Here I'm gonna stamp him on. I did stamp him on though, and I lost his little baby ear because I was trying to stamp him over to the side, and his ear ended up being in the part that was not on the nail. Now he's just a one-eared panda, so I made him half deaf. Oh, I'm murdering things today. I also, when I put my panda down, I realized he didn't look that cute. So I took the grass piece from the big panda plate, and I just got that, and I stamped it under the baby panda. So he was sitting on grass too, just like the big panda. I made them match. For the pointer and pinky, I took these little fronds from the big panda image, and I literally just scraped and picked up those parts of the image, and then I put them down on the nail. I'm going to show you on both the pointer and the pinky, because what I did for the pinky was reversed the image and kind of put it on upside down. Here you can see this is the pointer. I put it in kind of right side up, the way it would have been if I'd stamped it off the adult panda, just without the adult panda. Then peel off my latex barrier. For the pinky though, I did the same thing. I just flipped it. So here you can see I literally just flipped the stamper the opposite direction, because you can see the part that was on the bottom last time is on the top now and everything else. Then I just peeled off the latex barrier here. I did have to do a little cleanup on these leaf ones. I didn't really on the big panda ones. But for that, I used my number 2 cleanup brush from twinkled-t. Did that off camera like I always do. Here we're going to go in for a pro tip. You saw that I got some stamping polish on my hand. You can also remove that with tape, the same way I did on my stamper earlier. That only works with stamping polish though, not regular polish. If you do that though, you don't end up having to dry out your skin with acetone getting it off. My nails are already dry and my skin's pretty dry too. To complete this, I'm going in with my final touch of my Glisten Glow top coat. And then I have beautiful panda nails. And you can have beautiful panda nails too. I'm going to link everything used in the description box. If you have any questions, you can post them in the comments below. As usual though, thanks for watching. I really hope you enjoyed this. It was fun to make. Give this a big thumbs up if you did. And hit that subscribe button for more fun stuff and tutorials. And I'll see you guys next time.